Okay, more watches. Watches, watches, watches. Okay, out of these watches, there's a total of 10, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 I know work because they're working. You can see the second hand going. See? Boop, boop, boop. That was upside down. But you can see the second hands are working on these watches. Some are kind of small. I'll be smaller. But all of these 7 work. The tiny ones are hard to see, but they are working. Yeah, it's upside down too. But anyway, we have more watches. Now these watches here, these 7 work. Now these 3, I don't know if they work. This one had the little white tag on there, you know, the little white plastic. When you buy a new watch, you gotta remove it, and then it starts working, the second hand starts moving, but it's not moving. So this might need a battery. Now this one here, I'm not sure either. I may just need a battery. This was in a bag that said working watches. So these ones I think probably need a battery. This one is brand new. It still has the plastic on there. There's a plastic film over there, and it's never been used. So I'm sure it's either the battery went dead. I don't know how old these are. So it could definitely be that, but you can see the film is on there. So we have more watches. Now, if you would like a watch, these 3 right here, there's a chance they may need some work. The other watch video we did were about watches that need work. Obviously, there's only 4 of those. But these 3, same situation. Those 3 may or may not work. The other 7, I know they do work. So you have 7 working watches. 3 most likely work. 1 is brand new. So I'm pretty sure 8 work. 2 may need batteries or may not work at all. I don't know. So we're going to do the same thing. If you want any watches, you might say, well, I really like this watch, and we will donate this amount of money to help the animals. And then once the money comes in, we'll ship that out to you. You can do it by Zelle. We can send it the same day. You know, hey, I like this watch right here. They don't have a number on there, so you have to kind of, just maybe describe it. Some of the companies, this is, I can't tell, but you know, I have to get the I do a magnifier right here. Whoop, don't fall. Let's see if we can see the name of this one. It looks like it says like Rora or something like that. Anyways, and then we have these ones. Some might be without even a name. I don't even know. Yeah, they all do have a name. This is kind of dirty. Got this for free at an event. It does say a name, but they're not names that I really recognize. You know, it's not like Rolex or Timex or Seiko or Casio or any of those. So that's what we have here. So if you like, let's say this little watch right here, this one opens like this. It's like a bracelet. You may want that. Let's say we have 1, 2. There's no such thing as gender anymore, but it looks like we have 1, 2, maybe 3. I think this is probably women's. Probably 3 men's watches, and the rest are probably women's. So I know we have some working watches, and some I don't know if they work or not. I'm pretty sure they do. So the one with the blue one here, I'm pretty sure it works because it's never been used, so it's brand new. You know, it might be someone might have had it for 4 years, but they never used it. And since it was a school that teaches jewelry repair, who knows where it came from? It could have been a student, you know, brought it in, got a good deal on some watches, brought it in, and then the instructor might say, "Oh, hey, thanks. You know, we can." It could be a school project. The guy was going to maybe work on that one, and then didn't do it, or for some reason. I know that what they do is they take it, they have a little speaker, and they put it against the watch, and they can hear inside, so that way they don't have to open it. Before, you know, they don't, if it's just a battery, they can, I guess they can tell that way. Yeah, I've got my watch repair before, and once they put the battery in there, he would always play it for me. And that little teeny battery, he had a pen and he could write, because he uses the jeweler's glass, he would write the date on there, so he would know how long he had to guarantee that. He gave a warranty or a guarantee or a something tea, iced tea, or well, I don't know, chocolate chip cookie tea. But these watches here, 7 out of the 10, I know they work. So if you want to buy the whole kit and caboodle for whatever reason, we can take that money and donate that to some pet rescues. A lot of animals in need. Right now with the economy the way it is, one thing they said that with the deportations, not to say anything bad about those that are deported, but I guess when you're getting deported, the last thing you're really thinking of is where's Skippy going to live, and a lot of animals are being abandoned. Maybe the mom really liked, cats. The dad wasn't really too fond of the cats. The mom gets deported and out the cats go. We don't really know what's going on. Or maybe it could be an economic thing. They said that there's a lot more non-English speaking transients in my area because they're afraid to go to work. They can hide places or do whatever, but they don't want to go to a workplace. There was a factory that makes food. I don't know which one it was, but they all fled into the not really the woods, but ran off, and they said a lot of them now are doing that, and some of the food banks are trying to get volunteers to bring the food to the houses of the people that might be in need, because they don't have a place to live. So it could be a situation like that with animals. We're having a bigger situation with that. A lot of times, not anything bad, but it's just a fact. And some of the migrant communities where immigrants might live, not always true, they don't spay or neuter. A lot of animals run around. When I would deliver the food or find a dog on the side of the road, they say, oh yeah, there was, in Mexico we just let the dogs kind of, yeah, but this is not Mexico. Nothing wrong with Mexico. Beautiful place, a lot of pretty beaches and great people, and food's delicious. They got rid of bullfighting after 500 years. That's great. Thanks for paying attention to that need, Mexico. But yeah, a lot of times it's not culturally, not appropriate, but not a culturally accepted practice where you must spay or neuter. Some people out here don't do it either. I'm sure there's some areas out in a very white area, maybe let's say in the hills of Arkansas, and everybody has their hunting dogs running around, and we're going, come on boys, we're going hunting, let's go. Blah, 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 blah. They all run and jump in the truck. They shoot some birds and the dogs go get, who knows, but it's just not a big part of the animal owner thing, and they have lots of babies. So we want to take some money, we want to donate to that. But if you want to buy all 10, just tell us what you want to do. Write down there in the comment section. You don't have to buy any. We sold none of the other 4, but the other 4 were definitely works in progress. These all are working. Well, not all working. I'm sorry. 7, I know for a fact work. I'm pretty sure the one that's never been used works, and then the other 2 probably just need batteries. I'm not really sure. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Don't forget, please subscribe, like, share, and make your comments. What do you think about helping animals? What do you think about watches? Do you like watches? They say some people don't wear watches anymore. Some of these watches are pretty cool looking. Like this watch, I don't know if it would fit me, but it's not a bad looking watch. It looks like it's a little big for me. I would have to take out one of the things, so it could be a really big well, no, it actually does fit. People might say, hey, that's a nice watch. Yeah. Oh, now you can kind of see it better. Maybe a Hillbro or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, these are watches, in case you couldn't tell. Watches, and more watches. We got a lot of watches. We would like to help some animals. We got watches. Maybe you want watches, and we can give you watches for your currency, and we will help some animals. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.